Imagine a sold-out Las Vegas theater packed to absolute peak capacity. The noise is deafening, and a massive pyrotechnic grand finale is blinding the crowd. At the exact second that sensory overload reaches its peak, the casino's secure subterranean vault is completely drained of its daily cash reserve. The prime suspect in the theft is the man currently orchestrating the explosions on stage. He possesses an impenetrable alibi. Over 2,000 witnesses, along with a grid of live security cameras, place him firmly under the spotlight during the entire breach. This 3D wireframe maps the property, highlighting why this breach seems impossible. The main theater is teeming with patrons, while the subterranean vault sits completely isolated. Navigating the sheer distance between these two zones takes time an active performer simply doesn't have. The thieves bypass the vault by executing a synchronized, localized denial-of-service attack on the security team's cognitive bandwidth. To understand the mechanics of the theft, we must view the suspect as an internal operator possessing highly specialized access to the building's infrastructure, rather than a simple entertainer. In high-security hospitality environments, fame creates a unique vulnerability through the concept of privilege escalation via celebrity. Security personnel are conditioned to treat headline performers as authorized corporate assets rather than potential threat actors. This implicit clearance generates a massive cognitive blind spot. The performer and his production crew can move near restricted corridors without triggering the interdiction protocols designed to stop ordinary intruders. The operation targeted the daily cash reserve during its primary window of vulnerability, the shift change and final count. During this transitional window, doors are opened, cash is actively moved, and personnel are occupied with regimented administrative handoffs. The operator weaponized his celebrity status, using it as a functional cloaking mechanism against human surveillance. This operational timeline tracks two distinct actions simultaneously. Track A represents the theatrical diversion, while Track B logs the physical breach. Down on the vault level, a specific window opens when guard shifts rotate. The loudest peak of the theatrical finale perfectly covers that exact vault rotation. In technical terms, misdirection is the intentional hijacking of a target's attention allocation. The extreme sensory overload of the finale demanded total focus from the crowd and the security operators monitoring the feeds in the control room. While the operators were fixated on the live performance, the restricted corridors leading to the money room were left functionally unmonitored. The finale's pyrotechnics and wall of sound served as a targeted, systemic blinding of the casino's human surveillance apparatus. With the human observers occupied, the team began the physical traversal of the facility. High-end theatrical productions require massive, specialized architecture. This diagram reveals the hidden infrastructure beneath the performance surface, consisting of complex trapdoors and mechanical platforms. These mechanisms connect directly to the casino's subterranean service tunnels, creating a hidden path through the facility. The hardware designed to instantly move a performer across a theater functions perfectly as a high-speed transit system. While the cognitive blind spot occupied the security team above, this underground network rapidly shuttled the extracted cash reserves out of the Voltron. The team systematically repurposed technology, engineered for theatrical illusions, to defeat the casino's physical barriers. After the extraction, the operator ascended to the stage floor and reappeared in time to take his final bow. He secured the cash and immediately reinforced his alibi, validated by thousands of spectators who swore he never left the room. Executing an exploit of this scale requires a high degree of technical skill and immense operational hubris. Mastering the manipulation of human perception can breed a dangerous overconfidence in an operator's ability to control a situation. The operator prioritized the theatrical complexity of the extraction, but neglected the basic post-breach cleanup procedures required for professional operational security. His arrogance and hacking human attention caused him to underestimate the strict rules of physical evidence. The missing cash was detected immediately after the shift count, prompting security to initiate a forensic sweep of the restricted zone. The architecture of a casino money room leaves no room for ambiguity. This floor plan illustrates the vault's rigorous physical security parameters. Investigators rely on a sterile environment consisting of reinforced concrete, steel shelving, and overlapping surveillance cones providing 100% camera coverage. A sterile environment operates on binary logic. Any physical object found inside that does not serve an authorized operational function is definitively flagged as a threat anomaly. During their sweep, the security team located a massive anomaly, a live trained stage dove sitting among the empty cash shelves. The introduction of a highly specific, organic theatrical artifact broke the mathematical logic of the sterile secure room. That single piece of trace evidence completely dismantled the operator's primary defense. The forensic deduction was straightforward. This logic tree traces the path from the bird to the illusionist's specific act, resulting in verified physical access to the restricted vault. Physical trace evidence deterministically overrides circumstantial or observational alibis. The heist combined a synchronized cognitive exploit with a failure in physical extraction. By leaving his avian co-performer inside the secure perimeter, the suspect verified his own presence at the scene, rendering the crowd's testimony useless. Human perception and bandwidth are malleable systems that can be temporarily hacked or overloaded. Physical environments, however, permanently record the artifacts and actions introduced to them. The operator's arrogant assumption that theatrical misdirection could permanently override physical reality caused the ultimate failure of the heist.